Hey, what's up, fellas? How we doing, man? Antonelli here. Today we're looking at a slow roller hit to Lamb of the Diamondbacks third baseman. He makes a on the run throw here. Really nice play. Makes it look really easy. Gets Forsythe out there by a step or so. So we want to kind of break down some of the mechanics of it. I get a lot of questions about these on the run throws, and there's a couple different ways you can do it. We've talked about different ways in the past. I mean, you can make this play one-handed with your glove. You can make it two-handed like he does here. You can make it barehanded. So there's really three ways to go about doing it. Different players make it different ways. So, the kind of the famous two-handed guy is Derek Jeter. He'd make that patented two-handed slow roller play, every single time. Seemed like he never messed it up. You've got guys that make it one-handed all the time. And then the bare hand play is going to be a ball that's, rolling really slowly, or it's going to be just a bang bang play, and that's your only option. Um, so let's talk a little bit about the two-handed play. Um, First thing is when you field it two-handed, what you typically want to do is field it basically inside your left foot. So if it's a one-handed glove play, it's going to be outside your left foot. If it's a two-handed play, it's going to be just inside your foot. And if it's a barehanded play, it's going to be outside your right foot. So that's kind of how it works as far as positioning on where you're going to field the ball. You can see Lamb here fields it off of his left foot. So his left foot is basically touching as he fields. He's going to bring the ball up to a throwing position. He doesn't really bring it to the middle of his body, although he kind of does. His shoulders are kind of turned. So he transfers right around the middle of his body. Right about there, he's going to transfer. And he's going to throw from a lower arm slot. All right, so he's going to be catch off the left, throw off the right. So it's a really quick move. You'll throw this one quicker than a one-handed play, a one-handed glove play. Typically in the one-handed glove play, it's an extra step. This is a little bit quicker because you're catching it with your bare hand really down there, able to transfer it quickly and throw. Some people, excuse me, will naturally feel a little bit more comfortable doing it with two hands. Others will feel much more comfortable doing it with one hand. Um, so I suggest that you try it, see which way you like, which way you feel more comfortable, which way you're able to do it quicker and more naturally. Um, I was someone that always felt better doing it one-handed. I've seen players do it, amazingly well two-handed. So again, it's really up to you. I would try both ways and see which way works best. And then, of course, work on your barehanded plays. Probably happens a little bit less frequently, but it's a play that you're going to have to make, and so it's important to practice it. And we talk a lot about practicing throwing with different arm slots. These running plays, slow roller plays, are much easier to make dropping down and throwing from a lower arm slot. So make sure in your catch play when you're warming up before games and practice that you practice throwing from different arm slots, practice throwing, over the top, three-quarter, low three-quarter, sidearm. A good infielder is going to have to know how to use every arm slot because different plays require different arm slots. And so, just work on that in your catch play. The other thing is, and this is one thing that I talk a lot about with players, on slow rollers, I see a lot of younger players try to get around the ball. They kind of waste time getting around the ball and trying to get their momentum going towards the base they're throwing. What you're going to see mostly at the major league level are players are going to take a very direct route to the ball. They're not going to try to get around the ball on a slow roller because most players will throw the ball while they're running through kind of where it was hit. They're not going to run to where they're throwing. So typically, it kind of contradicts what you're normally taught because on a routine ground ball, you're going to try to get around the ball and get your momentum going towards the base you're throwing. On a slow roller, when you're throwing on the run, it's actually easier to throw when you're not running right at the base you're throwing at. So you're going to kind of play through where the ball was hit from. So you can see there, as he's throwing the ball, he's running this way and throwing that way. Okay? So that's just the way, it's just easier for your body to work this way on the slow roller throw. So make sure you're working on that as well. Play directly through the ball, get to the ball quickly. You don't have to get around the ball in the slow roller. throw the ball and continue to run where the ball was hit from. And again, you can practice this in your catch play too. You can work on kind of going through the footwork, some ball in hand stuff that we talk about, and just work on, throwing to your partner. So hopefully that makes sense, helps you guys out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. Sorry for my voice. I've got a little bit of a cold here, just getting over it. Um, Share the video with all your friends. Give us a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. And that's all I got. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll talk to you later.